Those are people that now, because they're gone, the life circumstances of the rest of that family will be forever changed. When you think about the thousands of cars, nearly 2,000 cars stolen last year, 3,000 break-ins across our city, we know we can do better. Jobs have been flatlined across the last 12 years in the city of St. Louis. We can do better. So the question is, how do we begin to do better? We spend on an average of 5 cents per capita. 5 cents per capita for entrepreneurship programs and services. Why is that an important number to look at? Because in every urban area across America, the majority of the job growth comes from businesses 5 years and younger. So what that tells you is that if you're not investing in businesses 5 years and younger, you should not even expect any job growth within your community. So how do we rank in comparison to everybody else that touches us? Everybody else that touches us, we're at 5 cents, they're at $1.50, $2, $2.50 per capita. Big difference. When you look at where you're going to live, it's location, location, location. When you look at where you want to open up a business, it's resources, resources, resources. So if we do not have the resources available, if we do not have the resources in place, we're going to lose the opportunities. Oh, 1 minute. But it was probably good that you stopped. But you know, and if I could think of anything else I want to tell you tonight before I expire my last minute, is this. And I talked about looking across the communities and knowing that we can do better. When you look in the eyes of any of these kids around town, and you look at what our environments have created, you look at the murders and the rapes and robberies, you look at all these things that are happening across our community. And if you don't take anything away from here tonight about me, I'm asking you to take this away. When you look at me and you say, this is one thing that Lewis Reed stands for and Lewis Reed believes in, there isn't anybody on this planet that can make me believe that these kids in our school system can't learn. There is nobody that can make me believe that if we begin to do our part, if we begin to align these social services and the wraparound services around education, we can create an environment where kids can learn in our city. And that is absolutely critical, because the last census we lost 29,000 people out of our city. And if we do not put forth a world-class public education system today, we're going to lose 29,000 more. And
I am no stranger to this organization. I have been coming to this organization on a regular basis with your alderman, addressing issues that are important to the 15th Ward. I am no stranger to this neighborhood or neighborhoods all over the city of St. Louis. I'm here to ask for your support. I do not take your support for granted. I respect all of you for your leadership, and I'm here to work with you to address problems in your neighborhood. Your alderman, work with your alderman, work with your neighborhood leaders, and I've done that, I think, solidly and very, very well over the last 12 years. I would really appreciate your support. Now, let me talk about some of the things that we're looking at in the city. First and foremost, every single one of our departments in city government is focused on making all of our neighborhoods safer. We just got local control of the police department. What does that mean to me? 2 things. One, first of all, we've got to have a strong transition, a very good transition, so it's smooth, so we don't have any hiccups. And most importantly, we got to continue to make every one of our neighborhoods safer. Crime has gone down in the city of St. Louis by twice the national average over the last 6 years. It went down by 12% this past year, but it's not far enough. So we've got to get more aggressive. I think we're going to be more responsive. The police department to the people of St. Louis as a result. It takes effect July 1st, and I think it's going to work well. We also need to make sure, what I'm advocating for is having a armed offenders docket in the city of St. Louis. I'm trying to get the judges to do it, if not get the state to force them to do it, so that if somebody uses a gun in a crime in the city of St. Louis, that they get the bond that they deserve, and they also get a stiff sentence, because we can't tolerate violence in our cities, And I'll also say that in addition, with respect to crime, we have to make sure that we put more cops where the crime is most likely to occur. And that's what we've done with hotspot policing. We partnered with the University of Missouri St. Louis. We have a criminologist that's embedded in our public safety department and in our police department, working with us on the best strategies and measuring results. What we found is using the homicide deterrent and hotspot policing in those areas, violent crime has gone down by over 50%. We're making progress. We have a lot of work to do, but it's more than just about law enforcement. We also have to make sure that we have the education opportunities for our kids. That's why I've supported the St. Louis Public School in every respect, whether it's trying to help support them and partner with them on early childhood, after-school programs, full-service schools, recreation, and public safety. But we also know that we need more quality free public education options. That's why I've advocated for quality charter schools in the city of St. Louis. And we're working on getting more. We've been able to create at least 12, and we're looking at about 4 more coming on very soon. We've got a problem properties initiative that was very effective. We forced thousands of landlords to improve their properties. We created that. We've expanded it to include a partnership with the Bar Association of Metropolitan St. Louis, private lawyers to help us address some of the worst landlords in the city of St. Louis. We have a lot of work to do there.